Today's lesson is about Gmail, using Google Drive, badgerlink, and the Super 3 research model. To begin, we're going to be using Google Chrome today as our internet browser instead of Safari and Firefox. I found that when you're using Google Drive, Google Chrome works best when creating the documents. So if you don't have the Google Chrome icon on your toolbar or on your dock, you may access it by opening your Applications folder, the folder that has the letter A on it. Find Google Chrome and hold down your mouse, clicking, and drag it to your dock if you need to add the icon to your dock. This is what you'll see. If you aren't logged in, you'll need to log in using the upper right corner. I have multiple accounts, so that's why it's showing my personal and my work. Every student and staff member in the School District of La Crosse has been given a Gmail account in order to use Drive and communicate. However, you'll notice the extension at the end does not say at gmail.com. It says at lacrossesd.org. This means that our school district actually monitors the account closely, and there are certain restrictions placed. Students under the age of 13 are not able to use Google Plus to video chat using Google Hangouts. So please do not go to Google Plus. If they find out that you have been going to Google Plus, your account will be locked up and you will be unable to use Gmail. To log in, you're going to need to enter your username that you use to log on to your computer. It's usually the first letter of your first name, the first 4 letters of your last name, and those numbers that you know. Then you'll use the @ symbol, Shift 2 is how you get the @ symbol, and type in La Crosse, one word, SD for school district, period, ORG. Your password is going to be the same one that you had to learn to log on to your computer. Go ahead and log in. You may see a different page. Mine takes me automatically to Google Plus because I am not under the age of 13. What we're going to be using today is Google Drive. So in the upper right corner, you're going to see something that looks like a waffle. This is what you'll need to click on to get to Google Drive. Right now, we don't want you to be emailing from school unless you have consent from your teacher or permission, so only be using Google Drive. This is what your Drive area looks like. If somebody shares a Drive document with you, you won't be able to find it in your email. You'll have to go to the waffle and choose Drive. To create a new Drive document, you'll need to press the Create button. Choose Document, but you can also make drawings, forms, presentations, etc. So feel free to use those for different projects. This is what it looks like. It's very similar to a Word document. Today we're going to be focusing on using the Super 3. So please make sure you write your name, Super 3 Research. Keep this up and we'll be coming back to it as we do our research. Google Drive is great because you can take electronic notes as you're working and then share them or save them automatically. If you look at the upper corner, you'll see all changes saved. It automatically saves your changes as you work. Then you're able to share it with your teacher, or if you need a peer review, with your classmates. But for right now, we'll just be creating one today that we'll use for starting our Super 3 research. The next thing we want to do is we're going to go to the badgerlink. You have a few options. You can go to lacrosseschools.org, find our school, and select Library Media. This takes you to our Library Media page. It's a Google site that I created. And under Research and Learn, you'll find some Symbaloo links to different research tools that you can use. badgerlink is a free resource that we have in the state of Wisconsin to help with research projects, and you'll find a lot of great information there. Well, my research tools aren't showing up. Let's try using Firefox instead. Lacrosse schools.org. You can also get to the lacrosse school site by using district bookmarks on your dock of your computer. If you're working from home and you want to go quickly just to badgerlink, you can type in badgerlink.net and it'll take you to the site as well. But I did want to show you the Research and Learn page in case there are other tools you can use in your research project. Okay, so this is what the Symbaloo application looks like, and here are different resources that you can use besides badgerlink, and also EasyBib to cite your sources later at the end of your project. Today we're going to be using the Super 3, so you can click on badgerlink Super 3 Research, or again you could go to badgerlink.net, Students, and Super 3 Research Guide. There are only 3 steps: plan your project, do or research, and then review your final product. So let's start with step 1 today. It says before you start your project, you need to think about what you have been asked to do. Here are some things to think about. What do you need? What do you need to look for? And how do you know you're doing a good job? So let's highlight those. Hold down Command-C to copy it. Open up our creation that we have in Google Drive.
Micaiah to go home, Micaiah.
And paste it in. Command-V or right-click paste. We'll come back to this when we're ready to start doing the planning process, but for right now, let's just keep going through the 3 steps. So we'll go back to badgerlink.
Ariana to go home, Ariana.
Click on Do, step number 2. Choose your grade level, and then read through these different points, the research, tips that they have, and ways you can skim for information on the internet, how to take your notes. There's a great data chart that you could use or copy when you're using your Google Drive as well, and it just helps you organize what information came from which sources. So feel free to use this. I just clicked on it. This is what it looks like. It's from the big6.com website. You would put your name and your topic here, your big 3 questions, the first source that you have, whether it's a website, newspaper, book, etc., and then some notes that you found that answer question 1, question 2, or question 3. It just helps you stay organized because there's so much information out there that you want to make sure that you stay as organized as you can throughout this so you're not suffering from information overload, which happens all the time. So that's what the data chart for note-taking looks like. Then it talks about how you put together information, tips for writing, and the actual writing process, and a little blurb about plagiarism, making sure that you're not stealing someone else's ideas or work, and that you're citing your sources. Next, you'll want to go up and look at the 3rd step, which is review. Read through the review, and remember that the whole point of the review is that you think about what you have learned during your research time. So that's the point of that. Now you can go back today into your Drive document that you created. Answer the first step. Step 1, plan.
Ariana to go home, Ariana.
So what do you need? Do you need books? Then you would leave it. Do you need computer with internet access? Probably. Pencil, papers, markers. If you don't need that, you can click and delete. Anything else that you can think of, you'd write that in. Then you look at the next question, where do I need to look for information? You're going to complete this, and then you're going to share it with me or Mrs. Lawrence. So let's give it a title. Put your name, Super 3, save, and then enter the name of the person you want to share it with. So please enter my name, which is Kristen Martin. And you are going to allow me to edit. If for some reason you did want to share a Google
Haley
Drive
Hopkins
document
to go
that you
home,
didn't
Haley
want
Hopkins.
edited, then you could change that setting. Or if you just want someone to be able to add comments or just view, you can change it how you'd like. Then you're going to share and save. And you're all done. You can use the remainder time until checkout to go back into badgerlink and do some actual research and take notes in your Google Drive. Down below, we'll put step 2, do some notes and sources. And then the step 3, when you are all done, would be to evaluate. And I hope that you're able to use this while you're working on your research project. If you have any questions, please let me know. Make sure that you log out of your Gmail account by going up to the top. Oops. And clicking on your name or your picture if you end up adding a picture, and press sign out. Good luck.